Journal entry 301. I paid a visit to the artificer with Jason and we told him about the printing press. His eyes lit up, and not with magic. The possibility of not having to use messy copy pens or having to wait a day in the dupe box? He loved that idea. Of course, he's having the all-time consuming problem of too much to do and not enough time. He's thinking about turning his artificing class into a workshop to start turning out all these wonders we keep giving him, or at least to start a second after-class group to do this. In other news, Austin finished the wings and attached them to the airship. Delta-style wings. We grabbed our pilot, Jason, Alex, Ian, and went up to try it out. We can bank now. The good thing is that we now have superb maneuverability. The downside is that it's easy to lose your footing and go falling over the side. Austin is going to work on that along with reinforcing them since they started vibrating when we got up to speed. So far, so good though. Afterwards, we had lunch with Avery. She looked better, more rested. We all had a long talk about what's going on. She's setting up some of her strong believers to take over the church so she can move on to other things, like dealing with the other church branches. She still wants to travel with us, so that's good. We discussed what we'd be doing next, but nothing came to mind other than visiting the other cities. It was a good lunch, even if that goddamn MP3 golem was somewhere nearby playing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina" the whole time. Journal entry 302. So I've been trying this meditation thing the Scion instructor suggested I do over the last few days, and I may have hit pay dirt. So I'm sitting there and suddenly I'm floating through town, almost dreamlike, and people are reacting to me in shock and surprise, and I realize that I'm not in my body and instantly snap back. What the fuck was that? I thought I dozed off, but there was a word on the street that a ghost or wraith was running around when I went out. I paid a visit to the Scion instructor, and he said that I can apparently detach. What the fuck? So what happens if I can't snap back? I'm a bit worried about this. Speaking of new tricks, Austin is adding a tail to the rear and canards to the front of the airship. I hope he realizes he's going to confuse the hell out of the pilot with all the new controls. Speaking of which, we finally managed to break the name tie of the airship. Jason wins. We're calling it the Golden Hind. We're having it painted in English on the side, and then in common and smaller lettering. As for the color to paint it, we're going primarily with red, because red makes everything faster.